Hello everyone, this is Discord Overview Tutorials Part 1, and in today's video I'm going to be going over every single Discord badge, both unavailable and available, and the different steps you could do to get them. As you can see, I do have a few Discord badges on my profile, but this is nowhere near how many that Discord offers, and I'll be going over every single one in this video, how you can get them, and if it's obtainable or not. The first badges we'll be going over is the Hypesquad badges. There are three main Hypesquad badges, that is Hypesquad Bravery, Hypesquad Balance, and Hypesquad Brilliance. These badges are still obtainable, and they're fairly easy to get. In fact, pretty much, I believe it's about 65% of Discord users actually have this badge on their profile, because it's simply a few clicks away. To get this, all you have to do is go into your user settings here in the bottom left corner. Scroll down until you see the Hypesquad tab on the bottom. And then all you have to do is there'll be a take the test button, or a take a test button on the top here. As you can see that I'm already in a house, so I already have a badge. But you could always take the test again to change the badge that you want. And all you have to do is just take the test. You could answer any questions you like. And then once you're done, you'll be given a house badge depending on what questions you chose. And there's different combinations of questions you could choose to get different badges depending which one you want. And if you want, you could look up online combination lists for how to get every single Hypesquad badge for completely free. The next badge here is the Nitro subscription badge. It looks like the regular Nitro symbol, and all you have to do to get this is to be subscribed to Discord Nitro. To subscribe to Discord Nitro, all you have to do is to go into your user settings, and then simply go to the Nitro tab, and then click subscribe, and you could either choose the Nitro Basic plan or the Nitro Premium plan. Both give you different perks, and both of them will give you the badge, whether it be the cheaper option or the more expensive one. And the next badge here is the Server Boosting badge. We'll have the different server booster badges listed on the screen now, and essentially it works as milestones, so the longer that you're boosted to a certain server, your badge will change over time, eventually turning into the final diamond shape. To boost a server, all you have to do is go to any server you'd like, click on the server, and then click Server Boost, and all you have to do is click the Boost this server button, and as you can see that the server will receive different perks the higher level it is. And all you have to do is boost the server at least once, so you don't have to have multiple boosts to work towards that badge. But once you have at least one boost in any server that you like, you will get the booster badge. And by the way, if you are subscribed to Nitro Premium, which is the $10 a month option, you do get a free 2 server boosts along with it with your subscription. So essentially, if you buy Nitro Premium, you get 2 badges for free. The next badge we're going to cover here is the Early Supporter badge. This badge is only given to people who were subscribed to any version of Nitro before October 10th, 2018. I'm not sure why they removed it on that date, but essentially this badge is no longer obtainable unless you subscribe before that date, but there's no way of getting any more, so it's simply a legacy badge. The next badge on the list is the Moderator Program's Alumni badge. This is no longer obtainable currently, but there is a chance that it can most definitely be re-released in the future. Essentially though, you go to this Discord Moderator Academy exam here. As you can see, it's currently on hold as we update its content, so it even says that it will reopen on a later date, so in the future we will be able to get this badge once again, but essentially it was simply a test that you would do, and if you pass the moderator exam that Discord created, then you would get the badge on your profile. And I heard that it was actually a pretty simple exam, so it'll probably be pretty simple the next time they release it. Now the next badge here is the Hypesquad Events badge. This badge is only given to people who basically attended a Discord event. Now as you can see, it says here Discord organized events all around the world, and this type of badge may be earned by attending any of them. Unfortunately, it's been pretty uncommon recently because Discord no longer runs as many events as before. Personally, the last time I remember an event was, I believe it was a Discord, like a snow event that Discord hosted. but that was like probably like 3 or 4 years ago, so it has been quite a while since they have ran an event. But I wouldn't be surprised if they do it sometime soon in the future as a surprise to everyone, and it would bring the community back together again. But that is how you get this badge. It is not unobtainable, but it is pretty rare currently. But if another event comes out once again, then this badge will become common again. The next badge here is the Bug Hunter badge. This badge is basically given to people who submitted enough bugs to Discord within their Discord testers Discord server. If you try and go to the link, it is invalid, as you can see, but it was valid not too long ago. They probably will reopen this sometime in the future, but it has been quite a while since it has been open. But essentially, though, I believe there were I believe 4 different level tiers to get the Bug Hunter badge, and if you completed all 4, you would get it. And then getting the golden version is for doing multiple badges and advanced bug hunting. So you'd have to do quite a bit of bug hunting for Discord in order to get this one, so it is pretty rare. The green one's more common, but it still is pretty rare right now because they haven't had the testers Discord server open in a while. The next Discord badge is one that everyone asks about, which is the Active Developer badge, and that's because it is currently a free and pretty simple badge to get right now, and it is available for everyone to get. So how to get it? Simply go to the Discord Developer portal. I'm on my other account here, my tutorial account, so I don't have it unlocked on this one, so it says you are not eligible for the Active Developer badge. But simply to become eligible, you have to create a Discord application or bot, and then run a command with that bot. So simply go to applications, create a new application here, call it whatever you'd want, and then you could go out of your way and code a very simple command that the bot can run. But if you don't want to do that, there is other videos online showing quick ways where you can make a bot for completely free without doing any coding, and it's basically just you answer a couple questions and it creates the bot for you, and then you get the badge. But the badge you do have to wait, I believe, a day or something, or 2 days after creating your application and sending in that command to the server, and then it will say that you are eligible once that is completed. And you have to keep running at least one command every 30 days with any of your applications to keep the Active Developer badge on your profile. And if you do forget at 30 days, they will send you an email letting you know to run it so you can keep your badge. So they won't take it away without saying anything. They will let you know if you do forget to run a command. Next badge we're going to be talking about is the hashtag or originally known as badge. This one's free for everyone, or at least everyone that had an account when hashtags were a thing. And simply all you'd have to do to go to select it on is to go to your user settings, and then once you're on your profile, simply on the very bottom there'll be a legacy username badge display option, and you can turn it on or off for it to display on your profile. The next badge on the list is the completed a quest badge. I did create a tutorial on this already, so you can check. I will leave a link on the below on a little bit of further information on how to get the completed a quest badge. But essentially it is what it means. You have to complete a Discord game quest, and all you have to do is go to your user settings here and then go under the gift inventory tab, and then there will be some quests that pop up, and you can see the same badge symbol here for quests. Currently there is a PUBG quest going on right now, and simply all you have to do is stream the game PUBG for 15 minutes to a friend in a voice chat. It does have to be a friend, and you do have to do the full 15 minutes, but you don't have to be playing the game. You can just run in the background for 15 minutes while streaming it live. But once you're done that, there will be a claim code button, and once you complete the quest or claim the code for the items, then it will complete the quest and give you the completed a quest badge right here that I have, and I believe it should stay forever. It won't disappear or anything. There's no timer like, you have to do one quest every 30 days or anything to keep it. It simply is there forever. The next badge here is the Discord partner badge. Now to do this, you have to be an official partner with Discord. This badge is exceedingly rare, and usually only other big influencers or streamers or big communities actually do get accepted. Though this badge is not available, although there is a lot of big server owners that are still partnered with Discord and do have this badge. But essentially, though, you would just go to their partner program site or discord.com/partners, and then there would be a application here for people that own big Discord servers to apply with. But it says, "Thank you for your interest in Discord Partner Program. At this time, the program is no longer accepting new applicants." So they probably realized after accepting so many that they don't want to accept more into the discovery or whatever, and to be partnered with them. So eventually they might reintroduce this, but for now it is a legacy badge. The next badge here is pretty self-explanatory. It's the Discord staff badge, or the hammer and wrench. This one is, well, it's pretty much impossible to get unless you become a Discord staff. So I can't say that this will ever be available for the public or anything, because you simply have to be a staff or working at Discord to actually get it. And it even does say here that if you do work for them and then leave the job, you will lose the badge as well. So it's essentially, you have to be currently live working at Discord right now to have the badge at all. Lastly, for the main badges here is the Early Verified Bot Developer Badge. And this one was given to people before the end of 2020 who basically verified a new bot by getting their bot to be installed on 75 servers or more. In general, that is a pretty prestigious reward, or pretty prestigious achievement to achieve with a Discord bot. To get into over 75 servers is pretty hard alone. So it is a pretty rare badge, and currently it is not obtainable anymore, but it is pretty cool. The last type of badges here are the I would say the temporary badges, or the server badges, which are badges that are only seen inside of servers. There's only a couple here. There is the new server member badge. So essentially, people that just join a server will have this badge. If you've noticed, whenever you join a server and then start chatting, you will see this badge next to your name, and eventually it will go away. And then another one here is the crown badge, which is only given literally to the owner of the server, and that's literally it. The person that created the server gets this badge, but it's only seen by people inside of the server. So once again, it is a server exclusive badge. And then lastly, here's the supports command badge. This one's not server specific, but it's for bots only, and essentially it's only a badge that could be on a bot account that essentially says that it supports slash commands. At least one, it says, so as long as I could do at least one slash command in a server, it does qualify to have this badge on their bot profile. In that case, though, that is my take on all of the badges and how to get them. These are all the currently available and unavailable badges that Discord has released since today, May 28th, 2024. If any more come in the future, of course, I'll make a new video on it, and I will make possibly another updated badge video in the coming year when things do change and they possibly add new badges or bring some old ones back. In that case, though, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions on how to get any of the badges, please leave a comment below and I will answer it as soon as possible. Please join my Discord server here. It will be in the link in the description below. Every single person that joins means a lot to me, and it really does help a lot. Please subscribe and like the video. Please look forward to my next tutorials coming up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.